Okay, hey, what's up, you guys? So before I get into this, I'm gonna tell you guys right now that all my neighbors are out, all the kids are out and playing, and you know, pretty much I'm putting my life out on the line right now. And I'm just kidding. It's not that serious, but everybody's looking at me. The little boy's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? So everybody's gonna know what I do. They might not understand it, but everybody's gonna know, and I don't care. So I'm pretty much gonna eat some dal taco, and I'm in my car today, and I'm gonna be telling you guys what happened that day that I was in here at nighttime. I refuse to come here in my car at night. People keep telling me like, do it at night, do it at night, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, you got me fucked up. You really got me all the way fucked up. So I got the vegan dal taco options at Dal Taco. That's the only way I'll eat dal taco, because your girl cannot afford to be eating regular dal taco. Oh, is that because my belt's not on? Because my car is on. I have the air conditioner. But okay, so let me take a thumbnail. Okay, this is how I'm gonna take a thumbnail. Okay, I might leave this in here. I'm gonna put the air fully blasted so my hair could like go like this, and I'm gonna go. Okay. Okay. So the neighbors are looking at me and they're laughing at me, but I don't care, y'all. Okay, so that's what I did to do my thumbnail. So let's get into this. So the last time I was in this car, some shit went down, and I'm gonna talk about it. And it took me a while to come back in here and do it, but right now is a good time. So I got the vegan dal taco options. And basically, it's in collaboration with the Beyond Meat brand. So it's not real meat, it's like fake meat. It's Beyond Meat. So this is the taco right here. It has one slice of avocado. I'm not gonna use salsa. I'm not gonna use salsa because my stomach's been burning like crazy, and I just sometimes, as Mexicans, even not as Mexicans, we be eating too much spicy food. And then that's when your stomach starts hurting. Like burning, literally burning. So, y'all know how this goes. I eat a little bit and then I start talking about what I'm going to talk about. So the last time I was in this car, if you guys haven't seen the video, if you guys are barely coming in to my channel and just introducing yourself here and like getting a feel of me, some paranormal stuff happened in my car because I was telling the story of when my neighbor got murdered. And basically I don't live in a huge complex. So my complex is really small. There's only about 1, 2, 3, 4 apartments on each side. And my apartments are somewhat like condo, like they're kind of like little condos. It's like a condo style because there's a huge apartment type, house type apartment in the front. And then in the back, there's 3 smaller house apartments, but they're more like condos because they're upstairs, downstairs. I don't know what you would call these. but they're like not like regular apartments. It's a very small complex. So basically it's not big, and in between each apartment, there's apartments on this side and apartments on this side, and in between there's a small grass area where children play that live in the apartments. And they always make sure to like rent to people with other kids, because if they rent to people without kids, they're gonna obviously be complaining, because the people, like some of the people that have been living here for a long time have children. So you know what I mean? Like, don't rent, like don't go somewhere if you don't have kids where there's kids, because kids are gonna always cry and like be playing outside and stuff like that. So there's a lot of kids around here. Anyways, I'm just trying to give you the feel of everything before I get into the good stuff. So the person basically that was murdered, that I explained that in the other video. Watch the other video, then come and watch this video, or you could watch this video and watch the other video to see what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm explaining that the person that lives right across from me, so basically she lives right across my grass area, which is, believe me, not far. Like literally my window could look down at her window. So this was night. Why I decided to do this late at fucking night is beyond me, while I eat my Beyond Meat. It's always okay. So there's a lot of details in the video that I originally did at night that all add up. So I was having difficulties with my camera, and I didn't understand why I was having difficulties like with my camera. I didn't understand like why. I have a little girl staring at me. I didn't understand why I was having difficulties, because I had just did previous videos, and I was like, why all of a sudden now is my camera unfocusing? And I kept noticing that my camera was focusing to the back of me. So my camera kept focusing on something behind me. Also, in the video, and behind me, you could see an orb, right? And you could see this orb several times. Like you could see it going around. Also, when I feel something in the car, I could see an orb. As soon as I felt, okay, so let me explain to you what I felt. And I wasn't making it a big deal at the time, like in the moment, because I didn't want to be scared. I didn't want to like feed into it. I was kind of reacting to it a little bit, because I'm the type of person, like I can't hide my emotions. If I'm feeling some way, I'm gonna feel some way. But I really wasn't like explaining to you at the time what I was feeling. I didn't want to put too much energy into it, because for me, a lot of people were saying, you know, she was trying to contact me. She was trying to like, you know, I was feeling her. I was like, you know, calling to her because I was telling her story here. So I definitely am very sensitive, because like psychic sensitive. I like kind of have dreams of things and stuff like that, but I never really like to tap into it, or like to like further it. If I just so happen to have dreams, if I just so happen to feel something, then organically I will say like, hey, I had a dream about that. Like, hey, I know about that. Like, hey, like I had a dream this person was pregnant. Like, I had a dream about this or something, you know, organically. If it happens organically, I'm not gonna tap into it. I'm not gonna let it like I'm I'm just not gonna like further go into it because I don't want that. That's not what I want for my life. That's not where I'm going. I just so happen to naturally have that type of intuitive gift. I guess just because I'm a Pisces and all Pisces are like pretty much can do that. I have a Diet Coke. And I also got the Beyond burrito. This is not going to be vegan. This is going to be vegetarian because it has sour cream. But it still has the vegetarian meat in it. But this is my favorite. It's so good. It is so delicious. It has beans, the Beyond Meat. It has sour cream, guacamole. So good. So I just don't like to feed it because a lot of people were saying like, oh, sage your house. Don't, you know, are you scared in your house? Have you ever felt it in your house and stuff like that? So let me clear that up. I've never felt anything scary in my house. There's no need to sage my house. My house is clean. I've never felt scared in my house. I always walk around my house in the dark. Never felt anything intuitively. Because I don't invite things in my house. Like, I block it off. I block it at the door. Like, at the door is where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it's gonna stay. So, all the kids are like, I don't know what you're doing, because I know all these kids watch me. Well, not me, but they watch like things that, like mukbangers. Anyway, so look at the guacamole right there. And then my new neighbor is out too. My new neighbors are so cool. Let me just tell you, because you guys know I have a history. I'm really just when I'm about to move out, I'm really starting to like my neighbor, like all my neighbors, like my situation right now. But anyways, so I just kind of like block it off. I've never had anything in my house. I did have a visit from my I had a visit from Vato, my baby daddy. I was gonna say my baby daddy. I had a visit from my baby daddy's best friend. I said a story about that before on this channel, I think, or I don't know if it was on my other channel, but I'm thinking it was on this channel. I told the whole story about how I felt him and then I seen him in my house, but I wasn't scared. It wasn't scary. It was just a simple little nice visit from him, and it was not scary at all. It wasn't a scary feeling. Nothing bad happened. I kind of just felt like he came to let us know he was there and he was watching over us, and just kind of say hi to like my baby daddy and let him know he's there, and to let me know that he's there too. But it was not scary. That's the only experience I've ever had in my house. I didn't feel him linger. I didn't feel like after he visited, I totally felt like he left. So I've never felt this spirit in my house. It is not welcome there. I think it knows that because I've been living here for, you know, years after. So after that, in the car, I'm gonna put this down and then go to the next taco, because all the lettuce is sticking to my teeth and that's not cute. So I wasn't letting you guys know like what I was feeling at the time. So let me explain to you what I was feeling. So the moment that I felt somebody get in the car, the moment I felt that, it felt like somebody literally opened the door and sit right behind me. I thought I was gonna turn around and see like one of my daughters, or see like Vato, or see somebody sitting behind me. That's literally how it felt. So when I turned around, I definitely felt a presence. I definitely felt like someone was there. Someone sat right behind me. The car even moved. The car even moved as if somebody, you know when someone sits down, like the car kind of jumps? That's exactly how it felt. And I looked back, didn't see nobody. I looked back again because I definitely felt somebody. Didn't see anybody. I had to look all the way back. You see it in the video. Like nobody's there. Like to make sure nobody was there. Nobody was there. I said, okay. In my head, I said, all right. I know what this is. Okay. So I started talking about further about how she died and how I found out and all that stuff. I didn't get into detail because I didn't want to like get into detail, but I was just kind of skimming the surface of how I found out and blah blah blah. Kind of like, it's chilling. No matter what, it's chilling. So then when I'm talking to you guys, I could see the camera focusing. It kept unfocusing. Like right now my camera's fine. For some reason my camera kept on focusing to the left, to this side of me, and I kept having to refocus it. Then it all happened in threes. It was like my camera unfocused, it glitched where I had to like turn it off and then turn it back on, and then that's when you see the orb come out. The camera unfocuses and then you see the orb come out, and then you see it go over my head, which I totally felt. I totally freaking felt it. And when I didn't feel scared. I wasn't scared. I was a little spooked, a little scared. Not like how you think I would be. Like, I wasn't petrified. I wasn't like, because I think that if I was like super scared, I would have, as soon as I felt somebody get in the car and I felt that presence, I would have like ran out of the car right away and just fucking said, fuck it, I'm scared, you know? But if my camera didn't keep glitching, I would have still stood in the car because I wasn't scared. I didn't feel scared at all. I felt fine. I did feel the presence. All the orbs you've seen in the video are totally not a bug. It's not a bug. There was no bugs in the car. I felt what I felt. I know what I felt. And it was definitely crazy how my camera was glitching, like I said. And pretty much, I just want to like kind of just like make this video to clarify for you, everything you guys saw was totally real. And it, you know, there was orbs and I did feel a presence, and I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. Like, I'm not gonna go further into it. She already, like, I guess tried to make contact with me, and I'm not gonna receive it, and I'm not gonna further like go into it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I'm just gonna clarify. I'm back in the car. I'm not gonna do it at night. I'm not scared. Like, I am scared. That's why, like, I'm scared, but I'm not scared. If you guys know what I mean, then you know what I mean, okay? I'm just not gonna go further into it. Like, I'm not, like, right now, honestly, like, if you kind of like see me start kind of like spacing off, that's because I'm starting to feel something right now. Like, I'm really starting to feel something right now, and I'm starting to feel emotion, weird emotion, like I want to cry. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm not gonna further talk about it. This is the last time I'm gonna talk about it, and I feel like crying right now, which is so fucking weird. So I'm out of this car. I love you guys. Stay chunky, because chunky is beautiful. Peace out, and stay safe, and pray to Jesus, and don't let it in.